Hi everyone, welcome back to Endless Space 2. I am SirTristan. We're going to continue our journey as the Riftborn. Do I have any more movement points? I think I was basically at the end of this turn, but I need to pick some research. So, we did pick up baryonic shielding. Is there something else perhaps that we should do over here? Extra science with a magnetic field generator. Approval on planets. Extra approval on sterile planets. Support modules. I feel like I do need some food after all. Especially if we're going to have the Tikkanen expanding. So maybe we'll just take planetary landscape. A tentpole description of a range of horticultural technologies that together become much greater than the sum of their parts. Germline manipulation, programmed seed dispersal, and artificial pheromone manufacture are the basis of an incredible tech that can transform whole continents. So we get intense cultivation, which can be built once per empire, and then sustainable farms. Sounds good to me. I think we're out of things to do. Go ahead and end the turn. I think this is going to say, yeah, we lost the population. So basically they grew one and then we lost one right away. It's very unfortunate, but that's okay. Deed Seeker of Truths failed. Objective achieved by an unknown empire. Be the first to search 10 curiosities. Okay. So there you go, we failed this, didn't even know it was a thing, but we failed it, and that's fine. So we're going to try out colonizing Placidus 1 here, right? And then we're going to finish up these interplanetary transport networks, which should give us some industry, which would help us expand and build new things. So that's going to stay exactly how it is. And now we found Pisces. Lots of lava planets, it seems. I'm coming across a lot of these. Gas giant is inhospitable. Geez, a lot of huge planets here. It's really good. Good food, but I don't really need food. Great science there. But again, inhospitable. Whether you're orbiting one of your own star systems or an opponent's, the guard fleet action can be used to prevent the fleet movement or the free movement of enemy fleets. Guard here. In addition, guarding an opponent's system directly impacts their economy. Guard the system. Empire or enemy ships will be stopped for 1 turn when entering orbit. Blockade opponent systems, lowering their influence, dust, and science production. Let's go ahead and fire off a probe. Oh, no. This way. Not that way. Down. Let's aim towards this. There we go. And we want to send you perhaps this way. I think that's fine. We'll end the turn. Looks like nothing this turn. Let's move you on, please. Can you get to Forest? No, not quite. Do I have another probe? We'll maybe send it off that way, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Still nothing, so let's just... Oh, what's this colony looking like here? 4 turns. That's good. Now this should be the turn that we colonize Placidus 1. We did just finish planetary landscaping, so we'll come back to that later. And we completed the colonized lava, so let's see what that actually did. We did lose a population here, but we gained 2 over here somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. Did you know that you can easily move populations between colonized planets of the same system? Among other things, this can help mitigate approval penalties due to overpopulation. Drag and drop populations between planets when you want to optimize your productions. Oh, I can actually just study the ruins straight up. Okay, well, let's add that just for fun. All right, so producing 101 industry here. I want more, so can I drag you over here? 114, good. We're at -9 food, however. That's not good. So we're gonna lose. I wish we kind of got rid of these guys because I just don't have the food to keep them going, and somehow there's 2. I wish they would just kind of die off, but I think we're stuck for now. Can I leave him alone on this planet? We will gain more if I drag you over. It still says colonized, even though no one's working there. Let's send you 2 back, I suppose. Yeah, we actually lose some science, so we'll leave it like that, I think, for now. We are going to lose another Tikkanen. I think I'm going to have to queue up some food pretty soon, but I wouldn't mind if they just died off. So, we'll see. Alright, well. Maybe economy and trade. Let's take a look at this for a little bit. Xeno industrial infrastructure lets us get extra industry per planet. And some extras based on fertile and temperate. But also, oh, this is actually worth it. It enables the exploitation of titanium. We want to do that for sure. You keep moving on. I can't send... Oh, okay, it has to be orbiting. So maybe we'll just tell you to stop there. Then we'll fire it off next turn this direction, maybe. We haven't explored this way. Interplanetary transport network is finished. We're going to jump right into study ruins. So this gave us +3 population per planets with strategic. So that should give us a little bit here. Let's actually look at it. Where'd it go? This is fleets, but I want to see planets. I mean, things that I've built. Where's the list of things that I have built here? We lost population. We knew that was going to happen. And E leveled up again. Let's assign him another skill. Extra industry again. Let's take it. Very nice. I want to see where that thing is that we've built. I'm really curious. Oh, man. That's very useful at a glance, isn't it? So we're going to study those ruins. But I really want to know where that... superhighway thing went. Show ships, show improvements. It's not listed there anymore. How strange. I don't know where it went. Still 2 turns. I mean, I know it's here somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. But as far as where, I don't know. Probably do that. Although sustainable farms, I don't care if they die off. We're gonna roleplay a little bit. All I care about are the Riftborn. That's my first priority here. So we're gonna multiply. And maybe one day I'll... Oh, -4 food, so maybe he'll die off too. Let's send one over here just in case. -2. I'm fine with that. Totally fine with it. Let's see if he dies. I'm not fine with it, but I'm fine with it. Cool. Study ruins finished. we got 50 science. Hooray. Nice and easy. Let's shoot this probe this way. We'll shoot another one that way, I suppose. And then we will continue to explore this way. Oh, there's extra fertile right there. And temperate. Temperate and sterile. Hot, sterile. The rings, and just straight up cold. You didn't die, did you? Maybe that's next turn. Still one more turn. That's fine. Let's keep going. Let's forge ahead. The good news. Oh. Just completed Xenolinguistics. Whether you wish to make trade, research, wage war, or have peaceful relations with aliens, their communications must first be studied and conversation brought to a higher level than merely dropping prepositions and speaking more loudly. Nah, that is true. A system improvement. Oh, you know what? Your outpost turned into a colony on Wrath. Very good. I bet I know exactly what happened here. No. I was thinking maybe this was a the thing that I researched down here was maybe a specialization, but it is not. So now I really don't know where it went. But that's fine. We're going to keep doing machine embodiment. On this screen, you can see your defense percentage, which is 100%. Defense defines how well your system can resist invasion, and some technologies can increase the maximum defensive capacity of the system. Note that defense is in fact a population resource called manpower. This manpower comes from your food production, which again, Riftborn, so it doesn't. To better understand what manpower is, go to your military screen. Here you can see more detail on manpower, MP. The base increase is all the MP you generate in your systems. All your systems send MP, which is automatically added to the Empire MP at the end of the turn. Fleets and systems show the MP consumed to operate your fleet and systems. Net increase is the quantity of MP that your Empire will receive after fleets and systems is taken out. Earlier you saw that some food is converted and sent to Empire manpower, which again doesn't. Manpower is split in several different parts between systems to provide defense if the system is not under blockade, and fleets. On fleets, MP is converted into crews, which increase the ship's efficiency, weapons, defense, and their capacity for enemy systems invasion. Fleets replenish MP when ships have lost crew in battle or are built with insufficient amount of MP. Replenishment rates vary according to the location of the fleet. To increase a ship's MP capacity, you can unlock and add MP modules by updating ship design. Click Manage. Oh boy. We're about to get into a lot of stuff, I think, here. Yeah. Troops indicate what kind of ground forces you have. They are used during invasions to defend your systems or invade enemy systems. The more MP you have on systems or ships, the more troops you have. All troops have their stats, health, damage, and cost. You can upgrade your troops or unlock new troop types. The composition of armies in terms of troop types is the same for systems and ships. Okay. I'm just going to back out, because that's a bit too much. Oh boy, more to read. Let's turn to military matters. Here in the military status screen, you can keep track of your Empire manpower. Right. This can be thought of as your military reserves and are used to crew your fleets and defend your systems. Empire manpower is drawn from your system's population growth until it reaches its maximum value, which is 500. Secondly, the fleet lists, which is here. We have just the Dark Wardens, enables you to track the status, composition, and upkeep of all your fleets in your Empire. Click on the fleet to reveal the individual ship in that fleet. Note you can double-click on a fleet to locate it. In addition, the military status screen is where you can create new ship designs and edit existing ones based on the available ship hulls. All your existing ship designs are listed here. And then the list of constructions available for production in your system. More ship designs can be unlocked. Okay. I'm gonna back out now. Please don't have any more pop-ups. Okay. You press on, please, ship. And we need to do something with our colony here. So we have 46. Building one would cost 3, so maybe that's a good way to start. I have no idea where the system improvement went. I'm sure it's there somewhere, but I need to figure out how to see it. I think for now we just build a few of these guys, though. The more of these I have, the faster I can build everything else, right? So it makes sense, I think, to spend a little bit of time at the beginning to do that. Now there's a button here somewhere. There we go. I found it. Everybody, I found it. Interplanetary transport network. +3 industry per population per planets with strategic deposits on planets. And then +1 per population on planets. So we're getting, I guess, 4 per here. And then 2 here, which I don't know exactly how to see that. Mechanical genius is coming from our leader E. 25 from the colony base and 63 from the planet. So if I mouse over the planet, does it show? This shows 14 from populations and 5 from the actual Riftborn guy. So it doesn't actually show here the interplanetary transport network system improvement. It doesn't have it broken out, which is unfortunate because it would be nice to make sure it's working, but that's fine if it's not. Let's move on. More research, please. System improvement +1 resource generation on strategic resources or goods exchange marketplace. Opens access to luxury and strategic resources on the marketplace. Oh, look, we're actually gaining titanium as well over time. That's good. Unique improvement dust. Buyout enables use of dust to immediately complete anything in the construction queue. I actually do want that. I want that for sure. 6 turns though. That's kind of painful. Are there other things that we could do? Support module. Support my end. Colonize arid. Don't really have an arid system I really have to colonize right now. Extra, I think that's manpower capacity. And convert 1 population into 300 manpower, just if I want to straight up chain gang program them. 40% initial XP on ships. A support module. And a militarist boost. Until we at least meet someone, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Planetary specialization. Influence special. Since we don't have any other specialization, oh, that's going to be 6 as well. Okay, so maybe I take science and exploration somewhere with something that lets me boost science because I need more science. We'll take PEV scale accelerators for the extra science that we can build on the specialization actually. That's really good. Riftborn construction of high energy particle accelerator with energy measured in peta-electron volts requires highly advanced engineering, science, materials, and inversion of Coriolis physics. Without this type of machine, explorations deep into subquantum mechanics would not be possible. I mean, naturally, right? That made sense to you, didn't it? Made sense to me. Let's end the turn. I might get another colony ship soon as well. Cooperative quest started. Rumor of an academy. There are heroes, and there are heroes. Capital H and lowercase h. There you go. Legends of prowess, familiar to all yet witnessed by none. The heroes of these tall tales are a dime a dozen. But in the leaders you have met, and in the murmurs of your crews and colleagues, there are stories of other heroes. Living heroes, capital H. Whose actions and efforts have changed the course of battles and bureaucracies, whose actions and decisions have been pivotal in the rise and fall of empires. And when one speaks of these heroes, masters of dust and its vast powers, and also speaks of the place where they are studied, where they learn these feats and strengths of genius. It is simply referred to as the Academy. Some seem present as it is a center of higher learning, while others mention it in tones more suitable to worship and epiphany. It would be good to know the truth of all this. It would be good if your ships were the first to make formal contact with it, and meet its leader, shrouded in mystery. Backtrack the paths of heroes by exploring 5 atmospheric curiosities. So first, second, and third place get these different rewards. So instead of exploring, I should maybe be doing curiosities. So maybe I'll stop here and do a few curiosities. I don't know. Oh, I can do them now? No visible curiosities. Of course. Let's go this way. And we'll end the turn. Getting a lot of dust. Machine embodiment. We finished another crewman. This is on Placidus. So that's really good. I don't know if it makes sense to just... Again, because each one of these gives you extra dust and industry and I think science, right? Every single one just gives you... I feel like it's just a good idea just to chain, build as many of these as you can, fill up everything, and then once that's done, switch to everything else. That may not be the best way to play it. I still don't know why you'd ever do dilation singularity. There may be a reason, but I don't know what it is. System populations can be politically influenced by many different events. Battles fought, constructions built, the appearance of a great hero. The events that have impacted the system's population are shown here. Note, however, that the reaction to these events could be very different depending on the exact population in question. You wouldn't, after all, expect a Tikkanen to respond to the outbreak of a war like a Hiroshima. As you can see, events are organized into one of the 6 different political categories. Click on a different category to see which events have promoted the politics in question. Okay. The strength of the political reaction can be seen by the size of the symbol. Small symbol, big symbol. Okay. These reactions can be anticipated by examining the political preferences of the individual populations. To learn how to do this, click Close. Alright, let's see how different populations respond to different political events. Open the Senate screen. Click on the Population Details button. Alright, okay, so we saw this earlier. Cravers itch for a fight, Sophons worship at the altar of science, and the Vodiani yearn for a spiritual life. In fact, each population type holds their own unique political beliefs. First, every population type has a fixed political output. Here also we can learn how they will react to different political events. These include 3 specialized political traits that can enhance, suppress, and convert their reactions to specific categories of event. Overall, the political sensitivity of any system is an interplay of the native population's natural inclinations together with their reaction to current events. By hovering the cursor over one of the politics in the politics list, you can learn which events trigger the highlighted politics. Learning to understand how your population's politics can be aligned with your long-term goals is an important part of a successful empire. Keep calm and carry on. So again, we know for sure the Riftborn are going to be industrial, a little bit of religious, and they're kind of mixed, it seems, with everything else. Anti-ecologist, though, and pragmatic. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. A lot of reading, I know. We're getting close, though, to the point where we can just start clicking through pretty fast. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're having a good time watching this series, please consider hitting the like button in the bottom right corner or subscribing to the channel in the bottom left corner for more, for more content like this every single week. I'll see you next time.